How's it going, boys, girls, and squirrels? Boy, did I pick the single worst time to start reacting to Good Omens. It was recently brought to my attention that a couple of weeks ago, Neil Gaiman had some very serious sexual assault allegations levied against him. I'm sure this goes without saying, but first off, I just want to say I 100% do not condone Neil Gaiman's alleged actions, and I don't want anyone to think that I started this reaction series unfortunately, like a couple of weeks after those came to light, in defiance of the allegations, you know what I mean? I could see people thinking that, because I could see some truly psychopathic people on YouTube doing something like that. That's not what happened. This reaction series was planned for months, and I just somehow completely missed this whole news situation. Secondly, I just want to thank everybody who brought this to my attention in a super respectful and polite kind of way. I know when stuff like this happens on the internet, it's very easy to just lash out at a content creator, assuming that they're doing something, like, maliciously. I just really appreciate you guys being so kind and respectful in enlightening me about this horrible turn of events. Now, I did make a community post about this, but I wanted to quickly address it here because I know not everybody sees those. Typically, when it comes to TV shows and movies, I don't like to let a single person's horrible actions condemn the entire product, because making a TV show, making a movie, is the combined efforts of so many different people. And so to appreciate Good Omens is to appreciate Terry Pratchett, it's to appreciate David Tennant, Michael Sheen, the editors, the director, everybody involved. That being said, I never want to make content that you guys don't want to watch, so I wasn't about to, like, stamp my feet into the ground and be like, I started this, I'm gonna finish it because I like this show. But no, I put out a poll asking you guys if you want me to continue this series, and an overwhelming majority of you seem to be of the same mindset that I have, where you were like, let's continue the series, appreciating everybody else who worked so hard on it. So that's what we're going to do. Sorry for starting this video off on such a, like, serious note, but just wanted to address it. A few of you have wanted me to address this, and I feel like it's worth addressing. So, without further ado, let's continue Good Omens. What do you mean Garden of Eden, 4000 BC? Is this show trying to tell me that the Garden of Eden happened only 4,000 years before Jesus was born? Didn't a bunch of other shit happen, like, way before that? Like, when was Sparta founded? Okay, that doesn't really help me. When was Cleopatra? Hey, guess what? This is fucking crazy. I thought things were way older than they actually are. When was Mesopotamia? When was the first civilization? Okay, you know what? Never mind. 4000 BC sounds like a pretty reasonable estimate. My bad.
Angel of the Eastern Gate.
Yes, Lord?
Where is the flaming sword I gave you, Aziraphale?
Oh my god, the narrator is God? How did I not see this coming? You know what? I don't even think this was something I was supposed to see coming. I think this is just something the show assumed I already knew, and it just went right over my head. Oh, let's go! Mesopotamia! I just learned about you guys like 5 minutes ago.
That unicorn's gonna make a run for it! Yeah, oh, it's too late. It's too late! Why, you still got one of them?
I always think it's so silly that the flood that wipes out humanity is always depicted as happening via rain. You know how hard it would have to rain to flood the earth? The whole earth! Also, you would think that by the time everybody noticed that it'd been raining for 60 days straight, they'd start getting to work on their own boats. All you've got to do is make it a tsunami, and you fixed the one plot hole in the entire Bible. Everything else checks out.
What was it he said that got everyone so upset? Be kind to each other. Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Yeah, that ought to teach you, Jesus. Serves you right for messing with all them pasty Roman soldiers. You know what they say, you mess with the pails, you get the nails.
Crawley, Crowley. Well, fancy running into you here.
Ugh, look at how excited he is to see his best friend in the whole wide world. I've never seen a live-action man so accurately embody Winnie the Pooh before.
Still a demon, then?
What kind of stupid question's that? Still a demon? What else am I gonna be, an aardvark?
I'm glad Crowley said it, because I was about to jump on his ass for that one too.
Oh, well, let me tempt you to... Oh, no, that's your job, isn't it?
If this show ever dares to insinuate that these two aren't fucking, I'll sue. I'll sue for false advertising. I'll sue for emotional damage. I will sue for vengeance.
Hello?
God, a suit of armor really does wonders for your figure, doesn't it? I thought it was gonna be like Henry Cavill under that armor. Not the human Barnes & Noble mascot. Not plump-ass, soft-ass, Michael-ass Sheen.
You have sought the Black Knight, foolish one. But you have found your death.
Meanwhile, Crowley looks like a pissed-off teenager in his armor. Dude looks like he's squaring up for a rousing game of rugby. I didn't know you could look like a twink wearing a full suit of armor, but Crowley's managed to find a way.
Oysters, oranges.
Some grapes, please.
To be or not to be, that is the question.
Look at him order his little grapes. I just want this man to live the most peaceful life. Michael Sheen? More like Michael Scene. Because you are seen, Michael. I see you. Dude, what has Michael Sheen been in other than this? Fucking Blue's Clues? Like, who is this man? What do you mean Michael Sheen is in Underworld and Underworld Rise of the Lycans? No, he isn't.
The time has come. At sunrise, I leave this place, and anyone willing to take the risk may follow me.
I beg your fucking pardon? That is plump-ass, soft-ass, Michael-ass Sheen? What are you talking about? What do you mean? Yeah, I mean, why wouldn't you cast him as Aziraphale? But this is his audition tape right here. What outrageous casting. What outrageous range. What does this man even look like? I like, these look like two different men, but close and, he's like Christian Bale, where I can tell when there's Christian Bale happening, but only just vaguely. I feel like Christian Bale and Michael Sheen are like the LaCroix of actors, where like, you know, you're supposed to be tasting Christian Bale, but it's a faint whisper. I can't believe this. This is outrageous. This is an insane... I have no words. This is the first time in my reacting career I simply cannot react to a thing. He looks crazy! What does Michael Sheen look like just on the regular? I don't even know who you are anymore. Wow. I don't even know if this is a glow up or a glow down. He's just handsome. He's just handsome in every font. Alright. On with the show, I guess. I don't remember what's fucking happening here. He's like in Shakespeare land?
This isn't one of Shakespeare's gloomy ones, is it? Oh, no wonder nobody's here.
It's him.
Oh, he's literally in Shakespeare land.
And what does your friend think?
Oh, he's not my friend. We've never met before. We don't know each other.
I think you should get on with the play.
I don't know why this show is on a mission to make David Tennant look as stupid as possible, but it's failing. My boy is absolutely slaying every single look this show's hair and makeup department has to throw at him. He is making every stupid beard and wig look incredible. David Tennant is like the final boss of fashion.
That is the question.
To be! I mean, not to be. Come on, Hamlet. Buck up.
This is brutal. You know when you catch a matinee at the movie theater and you're the only one in the entire place and you're like, this is awesome. This is the best possible outcome. The best possible outcome at the movies is the worst possible outcome at a play. Imagine being the only guy watching a play. Imagine the pressure. I feel like every 30 minutes, the actors would just stop what they're doing and be like, to be or not... Hey, are you still into this shit? Because if not, we can just wrap this up.
Which is? That just one of us goes to Edinburgh and does both. The blessing and the tempting.
I feel like of the two of them, Crowley is the only one capable of blessing and tempting. Crowley is constantly doing nice things, but Aziraphale has never once committed, like, an act of evil before. The only times he's ever committed sins are when he's trying to help people God doesn't want helped. So if anything, he's actually too charitable for heaven.
It'd take a miracle to get anyone to come and see Hamlet.
Yes, all right. I'll do that one. My treat.
God, that makes sense. Hamlet fucking sucks. Wham! My uncle killed my father, and now I'm overcome with an insatiable lust for vengeance. Wham! Shut up. The whole play is just a ripoff of The Lion King anyway. Damn, Aziraphale really ended up on the wrong side of history here, huh? Well, I guess I shouldn't be that shocked, considering this dude was walking around in blackface in episode 1. I'd love to see a montage of Aziraphale just choosing the wrong side of history, like, all throughout time. What do you mean slavery's bad? What do you mean we shouldn't oppress the poor? What do you mean we shouldn't build a wall?
Animals. Animals don't kill each other with clever machines, Angel. Only humans do that.
Okay, well, sorry, we have little teeth and short nails. You think if humans had sharp teeth and claws, we'd have to come up with murder gizmos? We just bite each other. But we don't. So we have to invent guillotines, and guns, and the electric chair, all while wolves laugh at us.
So all this is your demonic work?
No! The humans thought it up themselves, nothing to do with me.
Wasn't the French Revolution, like, low-key sick? Like the lower class rising up against the upper class? Wasn't it dope? I don't know what these two are being so judgy about. I thought the French Revolution was a pretty sick part of history. What, is it the murder they're judging? Oh, fucking get over it, you snowflakes.
Dressed like that, he's asking for trouble.
Crazy that Aziraphale would just prank this man to death. Eat the rich, end up in a ditch. That's Aziraphale's motto.
No, I've been thinking. What if it all goes wrong?
Aziraphale, buddy, a freak, did you walk all the way to the park with a hat full of breadcrumbs? You keeping snacks in your hat, Aziraphale?
What? I wrote it down. Walls have ears.
Is your hat made out of a dog? What the hell? Why is it so fuzzy? You can't just be pulling M&Ms out of your polar bear fur hat, Aziraphale. People are gonna think you're insane. This is the kind of behavior that almost got your ass guillotined. Oh god, this is gonna be dark, isn't it?
Mr. Fell, you are late. But not to worry.
Oh, Aziraphale, what have you gotten yourself into this time? Was I right? Is this a whole episode just Aziraphale ending up on the wrong side of history?
You have the books for the Führer?
Yes, I do.
Why are you door dashing for Hitler? You're gonna have Indiana Jones on your ass if you keep this shit up, buddy.
None of those books are going back to Berlin. And why, your nasty little spy ring will be spending the rest of the war behind bars.
Dude, what is happening? I guess it's good that Aziraphale isn't secretly working for Nazis, but I am becoming increasingly concerned that Crowley is secretly Hitler.
I am played for a sucker, you are played for a sucker, he, she, it will be played for a sucker.
Actually, I think the word you're looking for is wumbo. I can confidently say this is the goofiest way anyone has ever interrupted a Nazi standoff. Crowley's rolling up on these Nazis like he's the fucking villain from Lazy Town. Like he's fucking Michael Jackson. That's fine though, I'm super excited to see that he's not Hitler.
Crowley, it's too dangerous. Holy water won't just kill your body, it will destroy you completely.
It's weird that Crowley's on this, like, suicide quest. I'm sure he wants it for something other than suicide. But still, it's weird that he's just been, like, jonesing for some poison for centuries.
You can call off the robbery. Don't go unscrewing the cap.
Oh, he got him a thermos full of poison.
Perhaps one day we could, I don't know, go for a picnic. Dine at the Ritz.
Oh, guys, this poor, adorable little man. I know at some point in this series, he's going to have to experience some form of hardship. And when that happens, I'm simply going to have to skip the episode.
I'll give you a lift, anywhere you want to go. You go too fast for me, Crowley.
Guys, come on, he's so cute. Are they in love? Is that just speculation or is that actual canon?
What he had imagined life would be like in the last days before Armageddon.
Please tell me the rest of this episode is from Dog's perspective. I had no idea I wanted this intimate of a look in a dog's life until right now. God, he's perfect. He's just a perfect dog. This is perfect casting.
I wrote a book once. It was about this pirate who was a famous detective. I bet it was a lot more exciting than any book you've lost, especially the bit in the spaceship where the dinosaur comes out and fights with the cowboys.
Yeah, that's sick, kid. Nobody gives a shit about your book, though. This kid is somewhere directly in between being incredibly charming and having absolutely zero riz. I lost a very important book. Oh, I see. I read a book once about a pirate detective who solved the mystery of the stolen doubloon. Well, goodbye.
I'm Adam. I live in Hogback Lane.
Thanks, Adam. Oh, I'm Anathema.
Never mind, this woman doesn't stand a fucking chance. I bet your book's more exciting than mine. Except for the part where the dinosaur breaks out of the spaceship and rescues the cowboy, so what do you say? Can I buy you a drink?
Then there are Witchfinder Major's saucepan, tin, milk bottle, deceased, and cupboard.
Holy shit, look at this elite team of culinary super soldiers.
Adam, I can't see your aura.
I like how this shot is like POV, you are eyes. Also, maybe you'd be able to see his aura if you'd actually fucking looked at him. She's looking like 3 feet above his head right now.
Genetically modified food. Don't get me started on global warming. And that's because whales have huge brains and they're hunting them for no reason.
God, if him being the Antichrist wasn't bad enough, now he's a liberal. Hey-o! I don't know what I'm doing. My audience is almost exclusively queer liberals. I don't even know who that joke was for.
I have some old magazines here. You don't have to read them if you don't want. Wicked.
Hey, maybe don't start overloading this kid on reasons why the world sucks. This kid's 11 years old. He isn't supposed to start hating life for another 5 years at least.
If she understood the very simple reason why she couldn't see Adam's aura, it's for the same reason that people in Times Square can't see America.
That was sick. I don't know why I thought that was so cool. I thought it was because he had natural camouflage, or whatever they called it. I like that it's just because he has big aura.
There was war in heaven long before the earth was created. Crowley and the rest were cast out, but nothing was ever really settled.
Heaven came before Earth? War came before Earth? I thought heaven and hell were like created for humanity. You know, like to sort them after they died. Like garbage bins. That's like inventing garbage bins before garbage was invented. And then the bins went to war with each other. Yeah, it's convenient once the garbage shows up. What are the bins doing in the meantime? I would fully consider this a visual disability. I would so much rather be blind than have whatever it is this woman has. This is the most obnoxious way to look at the world. Everybody looks like a popsicle. Race must be incredibly confusing for this woman, considering everybody's skin color is completely consumed with a colorful glow.
If you're coming here to smoke your fatty spliffers and bimble off to woo-woo land, then I suggest that you go elsewhere.
Sir, are you having a stroke? I don't understand a fucking word that guy said. It's not even a language barrier thing. We both speak English.
Normal weather for the time of year isn't normal. Crisp autumns, long hot Augusts. The kind of weather you used to dream of as a kid.
My guy, that's just a nice place to live. My guy, that is just Los Angeles. Unless you count summer being too hot. But complaining about summer being too hot is like complaining about ice being too cold.
He loves people not eating enough in fancy restaurants.
Your main course, madam? Chicken froth on a reduction of broccoli gel with a mushroom foam.
What a weirdo. What an absolute freak. This is the guy immediately after war, by the way. What an unintimidating horseman of the apocalypse. We're sure we don't want to lay this guy off and find an actual nuisance.
It just occurred to me. I've never seen a room full of rich people so hungry before.
Is this like a fetish thing? This isn't like what famine really is, you know? Like, these rich people can eat more food. They're just choosing not to. You sure you don't want to go visit that nondescript, war-torn African country and go find some actually hungry people?
Foodless sauces and, we're rather proud of this, a completely artificial dill pickle.
Cool, but what are they, though? Don't describe food by what ingredients aren't in it. Especially if that ingredient is food. What is a foodless sauce? Piss?
Chow is an edible substance and must not be confused with food. Eating chow can help you to lose weight. Hair and kidney functions may cause anal leakage. Enjoy your meal.
Okay, cool. Will people survive this? I know his divine goal is to kill people through famine, But his business goal is to have returning customers, isn't it?
The measuring scales, finally.
I thought it was a coconut bra. You know, like for a luau. Because I'm dumb.
There's people from Tibet watching everything we do through hidden tunnels.
Are you guys in on this Tibetan conspiracy? Why the fuck are you taking this so seriously?
It's a big universe. Even if this all ends up in a puddle of burning goo, we can go off together.
Go off together, you say?
How long have we been friends?
Friends?
Friends? We're not friends.
Oh, yes, good. You're more than friends.
We have nothing whatsoever in common. I don't even like you.
Guys, this is a fucking roller coaster and a half, let me tell you. This shit is headed in every direction except the sole direction I want it to go in.
There is no our side, Crowley. Not anymore. It's over.
I don't understand where this went so horribly wrong. Was it when he asked you to murder a child? Is that what you're so upsetty spaghetti about? 5 minutes ago, everything seemed fine.
Brilliant.
Shut up. This kid doesn't know what he's reading. This 11-year-old is not enthralled in this magazine about alternatives to nuclear power. Fuck off.
Is there anyone else? I know I'm the minister. Well then.
Oh, fucking chop chop, this twink's on the clock. Is this some scathing political commentary? I don't know anything about England's Prime Minister.
Not nothing, Chief.
Looks like a sherbet lemon.
Fucking phenomenal eyesight. This woman just clocked a sherbet lemon from 40 clicks away. And that is episode 3 of Good Omens. Still good. Still fun. This was such a, like, goofy special episode of an episode, considering the whole first half of it was just, like, traveling through time, watching our two favorite quirky bitches, Quirk and Bitch. It was good, like I said, like, just still maintaining that level of quality. I just love watching Michael Sheen and David Tennant go at each other. Could have said that better, but you know what I mean. They just like riff off each other very well, and it's always really entertaining to see. The kid stuff's not entirely uninteresting, but it's definitely the least interesting part of the show, for sure. But as always, let me know in the comments what you thought of this episode. Let me know what you thought of the video as well, and I will see you guys next time.
Hold on to me, baby. Won't you come a little closer? Will I leave for now? I wrote down what you said to me, baby, but